Think about the last time you walked outside on a really hot day in the city. The pavement was radiating heat, there was barely any shade, and everything just felt uncomfortable. Now, imagine that same space but filled with trees, cooler air, shade overhead, and even the sound of birds. That difference is what urban forest restoration can create. Today, I'm going to be explaining how restoring trees in cities improves air quality, supports wildlife, and enhances human well-being. Before we get into the benefits, we first need to understand what urban forest restoration actually is. Urban forest restoration refers to planting, protecting, and maintaining trees and vegetation in cities. According to the U.S. Forest Service, this includes things like parks, street trees, and community green spaces. These aren't just nice to look at. They actually function as a part of an ecosystem within the city. To better understand this, I want to introduce an expert. Dr. Kathleen Wolf is a research social scientist at the University of Washington, and she specializes in studying how urban forests impact human health and city environments. Her work is widely used in both environmental science and public health research. She explains that urban forests are a critical part of healthy city ecosystems. And honestly, if you've ever stood under a tree on a hot day and immediately felt cooler, you've experienced the benefits of urban forests firsthand. Urban forest restoration is really about rebuilding these natural systems in cities to improve our quality of life. So, now that we understand what urban forests are, let's look into how they improve the environment. First, urban forests reduce air pollution and help cool cities. Trees absorb harmful pollutants like carbon dioxide and small particles in the air, which improves air quality. They also provide shade and release moisture, which cools the air around them. According to the Environmental Protection Agency, trees and vegetation can help reduce surface and air temperatures by providing shade and releasing moisture into the atmosphere. This is especially important because cities tend to trap heat, a problem known as the urban heat island effect. Dr. Kathleen Wolf's research also shows that tree cover can significantly lower temperatures in urban areas. Think about a playground on a hot day with no shade, where the equipment is too hot to use. Now, imagine the same playground, but surrounded by trees where kids can actually play comfortably. That contrast shows just how powerful urban forests can be. So, overall, urban forests don't just make cities look better, they make them cleaner and more comfortable to live in. In addition to helping the environment, urban forests also support life within the cities. They provide habitats for wildlife and increase biodiversity. Trees and plants create shelter and food for birds, insects, and smaller animals. They also help connect habitats that would otherwise be separated by roads and buildings. The World Health Organization explains that urban green spaces support a wide range of species and help increase biodiversity. Even small spaces like parks or tree-lined streets can support pollinators like bees and butterflies. The U.S. Forest Service also states that urban forests provide critical habitats for wildlife and contribute to overall ecosystem diversity. Without these green spaces, many species would struggle to survive in urban environments. So, urban forests play a really important role in maintaining biodiversity in cities. But these benefits don't just stop with the environment. They also affect us directly. Urban forests improve both mental and physical health. Access to green spaces has also been linked to reduced stress and better mental health. Trees and parks also encourage people to be more active, whether that's walking, jogging, or just spending time outside. Dr. Kathleen Wolf states, access to urban spaces is consistently associated with reduced stress and improved mental health well-being. The World Health Organization also states, urban green spaces are associated with improved mental health, reduced stress, and increased physical activity. If you think about how you feel after spending time outside in nature, you probably feel calmer, more focused, and just overall better. Urban forests aren't just good for the environment, they're also essential for our health too. So, today I've shown how urban forests Restoration improves air quality, reduces heat, supports wildlife, and enhances human well-being. As cities continue to grow, these green spaces become even more important. Urban forests are not just about planting trees, they're about creating healthier, more livable communities. By restoring and protecting these spaces, we're investing not only in the environment, but also in our own quality of life. Thank you.